And welcome back to part 2. We are fighting a knight boss here, Knight's Cavalry. I did some research, getting a little bit better at the game, and apparently there are bosses and some enemies that only spawn at night, which is interesting to learn. But here is my final, because it might have taken a couple of times, but here's my final shot at Knight's Cavalry. So I'm in this lake area, and I'm just exploring. I'm looking for a shrine right now. I have just a few runes here, so I'm trying to just find a place. And I see the cellar, and I'm like, okay, cool. Maybe I can just get like a little bit of loot, I guess. And so open this chest that I find, and something happens. I was teleported to this Celia Crystal Tunnel, and man, when I experienced how underleveled I was in this area, I was pretty nervous because I couldn't get out, and I have just a few rooms. I really didn't want to die, so I was trying to be careful, but these enemies were wild. I got to this area of the tunnel, and I was getting vibes, like really like dangerous vibes from this area. I already see two of these guys who are super dangerous. I see this guy here, and I start to come up with a plan. My plan was just to fight them because I couldn't really sneak up on this guy, and hopefully the other two don't notice. The reason I wanted to fight them and get past here though is because I'm just trying to find like a grace. I'm up to 9,000 runes at this point, and I really do not want to die. So as we'll learn here in a second, this is not the way out. See, at about here, I realize I made a mistake, and I turn around, I try and get out. There's no escaping. So I run up to him. I hit him 189 damage with 3 hits, and his health's barely gone. So I'm pretty nervous at this point. I'm almost at 10k runes. Early game, I don't want to lose those, but sadly, it ended up being the case. My second attempt, I was like, maybe if I just keep picking up the runes, coming back and trying to fight them, I can get to my runes. And it was a disaster. It is complete disaster. I couldn't couldn't even make it to their rooms without dying. Of the 2 ways to go, one took me to a boss that I couldn't beat, and another one had a grace. It's 50-50. I messed up. Starting strong. It also turned out I wasn't able to fast travel from that grace I was just at. So I didn't know what to do. I'm stuck in this super crazy area and I don't know what to do. So I just kept wondering. So I'm wondering, maybe if I find another grace, I'll be able to fast travel. I found one, and something kind of unexpected happened, but it's a really good thing. The maiden showed up and was like, hey, come to the round table. And I was like, cool, anything to get me out of here. So yeah, we made it to the round table. So here we are, the round table. I didn't really know what to do here, but now we can fast travel back to where we were at and carry on as normal. When I got back to the normal area, I decided to fight Margit, and it didn't go as bad as I thought the first time I fought him. I almost got him, super close, but didn't work out. It took me a couple tries, but here is the winning one. I got this cool talismans pouch. Don't know what it does yet, but I'll figure it out eventually. After Margit, I went and explored the castle, you know, and I got to this room, which gave me some issues, to say the least. I can confidently say this single enemy took me longer than Margit to beat, of dying and coming back, but finally got him. These next enemies we're about to run into, they were pretty neat. I really liked them. I don't know why, but just birds with swords attached to their feet. That's wild. And that's as far as we make it for this video. We don't go much further than here. We will pick back up from where we left off next time. But thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening.